Okay everyone, so I actually ran out of battery for my camera when I was repotting the new plants up. But good thing is I was able to repot a lot of the plants, hold on. Good thing is I was able to repot most of the plants. There are some that I did not get to yet, and that's okay. But I was able to fill the cabinet that's in the back there, and also below this TV stand. And I'm gonna show you that real quick. I got this TV stand filled, and then also this area over here. It's like a kind of like a picture frame. But let's go over the plants. That's the fun part. Okay, so I had these Pothos. I had these Pothos in as a gift for my church that I went to. I did a video with that, and you know, the holiday season is over, so they're, you know, kind of expired. They want to get rid of them, and people didn't take the plants, so I just took these home and I repotted it in this. It's actually a hanging one. It's really neat though. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for soil in there, but I think these guys will be okay for the meantime. And I might find a place to hang it. If not, that's okay. I still like how it kind of just comes out of the sides. Like, that's not a traditional pot where it will come out of the top. My brother and me as kids. Some little brass stuckies. How many people have brass stuckies in their house? I bet you it's pretty common, which is fine. And then over here I have this gorgeous Birkin. I mean, can you just see like how the sunlight just shines right through that white variation? It is a pretty plant. And it's also a plant where the variegation isn't really going to die off on you. The leaves do turn green, as you can see, like below here. So it does photosynthesize as a plant. Every plant needs to. But here, oh, this is another nice plant, right? A nice leaf. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Look at the details to that. I got my mom a little air plant kitty cat. How cute! It was for Christmas. We lost our cat Cleo, and I got that for her shortly after. She's a kitty person, an icon of the nativity. My mom has that here, but what I did over here is I put a fern, and one of the Asparagus ferns, in these little pots that I got, and I really like the effect. Honestly, like, if I was a fairy, okay guys, like, this would be my little tree. I would love that. Another cat ornament there. And this is a Calathea dotty. It has the dark foliage with like the pinkish purple veining to it. Yeah. I love a dark foliage. It works. I actually had to trim some off of the bottom, but you know, it's end of January here. Plants shed their leaves, guys. Like, it's okay. Look, I missed one. This one is kind of crispy, so I should probably cut that, not just peel it off. I'm so used to just peeling it off, like how I am with my outdoor plants. And just down below we have some pictures. But this is the fun area over here. Now it has some glare to it. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to probably figure out how to take out these panes. But over here, so we have like a little terrarium. I got these super cheap. Why? Because people steal the plants out of them. There was a plant in there and people steal it. Like, stop, people, stop. Anyway, here's another one of those black pots that I got. I kind of like it just with the moss. It kind of adds like a simplicity, modern twist to it. But I'm probably going to end up putting like little succulents in this, or string of turtles. I'm going to propagate some string of turtles, so I think that might be in there. And look at this gorgeous friendship plant here. I love the texture to this. And also what's really neat about this is that this like reddish color kind of matches the veining, right? Yeah, I kind of got that scheme for, you know, Valentine's Day coming up. And also what matches with this is my embroidery piece that I did, I think, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, that was like my beginner, one of my first pieces. I gave it to my mom, and you know, here I'm just using it for decoration. Got a slab of wood right here. I think I probably got this for like $1 on clearance. But I just kind of like how it just adds a little depth to it. And also, like, I love these ferns. This is the same thing that's on the other stand, the picture stand. And I mean, they're just like little trees. And if I was a fairy, I would want to be under it. I want to be a fairy in life. And here's some more of these little pots here. I kind of chose these with the striping because the Scindapsus has like dots on it, and it's such a contrast. Like it conflicts, I suppose, like fashion wise. Like you never put stripes with polka dots or something like that. Well, I did, and I think it adds a lovely interest to it. So I'm just gonna open the bottom here. Look at that fern. Lovely. It's like a little precarious, okay, because of how I have this stand. Yeah, okay, on a little candle that's like a quarter of the size of the pot. I needed to raise it, you know. But you know, this is a neat mixture. I really do like the ferns in here. These frost ferns I had since like the Christmas decor display that I had on. But anyway, I have 3 of those, and I put them in here. And you know what? Like, there's some airflow. Like, there's holes in the back. Yeah, there's one down there. Anyway, there's some holes in there, and it allows for like airflow. But I'm going to be getting like a type of light for these guys. Like, I know it's super dark, but I think a little bit of light can help. Like, I could either put one up here, or I could just get a standing one and, you know, have one aimed this way, and then I could have one aimed over there when I need to. And this was another plant that I got from the church. It is the arrowhead, and I love the pink veining to it, and the multicolors of like mint green and dark green. It's an interesting plant. And I got this for like, what, $4 at Walmart? Nice. And then these little buckets I think I got for $1 at Michael's, the craft store. So that was a win. But actually I'll leave this open and just close that one, because over here is really just a repeat. It's really just a repeat of what the other side is. You know, we have the little terrarium. I think I might like fill it up with some water and put like a begonia in there in time. Another black pot I could put a succulent in, and of course the friendship plant. How adorable. Alright, so again, here is the plant stand with the picture frames on it. And then over here is the TV stand. Very nice. Yeah, I really like this view here. Very pretty. I was actually going to put the turtleback geo, the black, almost nearly black plant in here. However, I needed to be in a different, smaller pot. And also because it's so dark back here, it really doesn't show. So, but I feel like the greens work. Alright, moving on into the living room here to show you the new buffet area and also what is in the now plant, what do you call it? The plant cabinet, the unofficial plant cabinet. Okay, let's go see. Okay, so I know it's a little dark, but I'm gonna get close up on these plants here. But this is just like the room view. I did a nice little Christmas decor in the room here, like 2 months ago. I did a video of it. But, oh, let's just check out my silver dragon. Oh, hello, baby. Hello. I love this plant. It's so amazing. The texture to it. It looks a little bit more green in camera, but it's definitely more silver. Maybe it's just the way the light's hitting it, but yeah, that's the beauty of a plant right there. These are the new leaves. 1, 2, 3-ish. 3 new leaves. This one is semi-new. This one is old. This was in the store. There's like some brown tips to it and like, you know, a brown around the side. But the new ones are looking okay. Lovely. Can't wait for that to really like bush out and mature, and I'm so excited. I was able to score a silver dragon at Walmart for $10, and I got on for $10 because it was on clearance, so she gave it to me half off. But I don't know if you've seen the video that I did of there, but like they have like hardly any heat where they're keeping the plants. It is not good. It is late January in Pennsylvania. Like tropicals should be in a nice, warm, comfortable area because that's how they're gonna survive. So anyway, I was going to, well, I bought it, and I was like, well, maybe I could try and bring it back to life and stuff like that. Well, here it is, right? Do you hear that? Crispy. So I think it's definitely more like cold damage, but I'm going to keep the corms. I'm just going to clean it up, keep the corms, and see if they can regrow, because I love a silver dragon. My succulent planter that I got for the Christmas display. It's still going. It's still blooming too. I mean, they're starting to kind of get a little weak, but I mean, they're still going. I love these. I love those flowers. This is a nice arrangement. Lots of colors and textures. Exactly what you want. And it's like this semi-birch planter. That's really neat. So I drastically changed this buffet area. Oh, I got some water on it. Did not mean to do that. It will dry. So here's my mosh tray. I'm loving this little mosh tray. It's holding up very well. I have these echeverias, like that frost blue color. And then this gorgeous lemon and lime prayer plant here. I love, yeah, I'm so happy I got this. I cannot wait to do a spring setup here. I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, like in 2 months I'll be doing it, but I cannot wait to do that with like little bunny figurines and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Here is a Tradescantia. It is Albufina. Anyway, it has that green and white variegation here on the leaves. This is really pretty. Tradescantia is usually pretty hardy, and it's actually a weed in Florida. So I guess it likes the humidity. And then this is my shingle plant here. I just kept like the red berry garland on it, and I also have the fairy lights on it too. This is doing well. This is growing. Wow, that had to put on at least like 6 inches of growth within the last month. I'm gonna try and propagate this guy. Woo, look at that one. I love it. And back over here in this adorable depression glass, ornate depression glass, very ornate, I have this black velvet Alocasia. So this is only producing like 1 leaf or 2 leaf at a time, okay? But this 1 leaf is looking very healthy, so I have hope for it. And I do have another Alocasia. I just put it here to get some more sunlight. I originally had it over on my hutch, and I think maybe it just wasn't getting enough light over there, so if I put it over here, give it some light, maybe it'll start reproducing a little bit more. And this is the cabinet here. So I'm using a wooden cabinet. It's something that we have here, okay? And you guys, if you're like adding like massive humidity to your place or something, don't use wood. Actually, I could just open these and let the air flow a little bit here. But I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. Okay, so here's another pothos here in one of the planters that I got. I can't wait until this starts trailing down. That's going to be pretty. Then we also have this Monstera. I like I like the fenestration in it. It's unique. It's like geez, you know, whatever, something different. And then this is also a cactus orchid, and it shall bloom at some point. Yeah, like I got new growths coming on there, like you see that. So I'm looking forward to that blooming. That was another clearance plant too. Like nobody was buying these. Like they don't have a tag that will say like the picture or the correct scientific or Latin name, so people can't like find out what the plant actually does, and that's a shame because I feel like if they did that, they would actually sell more plants. All right, and then on the first shelf here, yes, I know there's glare. You're just gonna have to bear with me here. I'll move over to the side. The watermelon peperomias. Look how cute they are. Now I have like little decorative golden pieces in there, but I love how the leaves cup, and you have that like watermelon shell look on the inside of it, and then you have that pale green on the bottom, and with these red stems. Yeah, those are cute. I've had success with the peperomias, so I have it on each side here, and I also have the Scindapsus that my one friend Carissa gave me. So Carissa, if you're watching, I didn't kill it yet. In fact, I'm actually taking some pieces and propagating it. I'm sure I'll be successful. This is a beautiful ficus here. I believe I got this at the Home Depot. Yeah, with the white and green variegation. The camo plant, as I call it. Very nice. I kind of hope it just stays that size. And then in the back there, I have this Alocasia amazonica. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on this side. But look at these gorgeous leaves. Guys, they are gorgeous. I love, love, love Alocasias. Okay, now this one is touching the mirror a little bit, so I'm just gonna have to help that. Oh, yeah. Very nice. And then down there I have a Peperomia frost. That's been holding up too. I had success with Peperomia so far. So whatever I'm doing right. Actually, let me see if I could just get in there a little bit differently. You really can't see because of the ficus. But yeah, sorry for the glare there, but that is the Peperomia frost. And then just down below, I have some ferns. The maidenhair ferns here. They have little decor, little bow decor in there. And then this is also the Alocasia. See, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves on it. This one right here is kind of fading out a little bit, but the other 3 are healthy. So I'm hoping I can get my other one to be more robust like this. There's just another maidenhair fern, and I love the faux wooden look to these planters. And then you also have the ceramic one with like the maple leaves. It's very like rustic and kind of reminds me of just being out in the woods, which I desperately miss in January. So those are those plants here, and I have some hanging Mikins here, philodendron Mikins. They have like the reddish leaves when they first come out, and I like that. That's how it looks. My mom's like, I think your plant's sick. No, this is the way it's supposed to look. So yeah, ooh, see, there's a very, very red one right there. Nice. Very pretty. I got one in the other window there too. So hopefully they'll start trailing down soon. They did put on quite a bit of growth since I got them. All right, moving over here. Oh, my finger plant. Yeah, but this plant is just gorgeous. The Monstera, so pretty. Oh, this leaf needs to be cut out. That's okay, I'll get there. This also, oops, man down. This also came, this Dracaena here came in a mixed pot that I bought at Lowe's. It was with the Hoya and also one of the Monstera plants. I mean, I didn't toss it because, I mean, it's a nice looking plant. It's not something I would buy individually, but I had to buy the whole mixture of planter just for the Hoya itself. Another shingle plant. Now this one didn't take off like the other one did, but that's okay. I would really like to get a different post for it to climb on, because that way I feel like it would just showcase more of the leaves. And then another arrowhead plant. This definitely has a lot more pink in it than the other one that's on the TV stand. But yeah, I saw this at Home Depot and they were having a sale and it was like 12 bucks. And I was like, I'm taking it. This one's a little crispy, but it was like semi-damaged there, so I'm just bringing it here. All right, and right behind me is actually, well, I'll start over here because this is a positive note. This is the Hoya, right? The Crimson Princess, I believe. This was in the mixed pot, and I just wanted the pot so I could get the Hoya. But the newer leaves have like pink to it. This is semi-faded now, but yeah. So when I was transporting this home, it actually tipped over in my car and it broke. Like, so I lost some of the Hoya pieces. I'm probably just gonna try and propagate it anyway, but I like the variegation to it. Very thick, stiff, succulent type of leaves. This pot was with a different plant originally. But over here is the disaster area, so to speak. So we're gonna ignore like the first shelf and the second shelf because I gotta do some cleanup and rearranging. Like, all of these succulents, they're gonna go in those little pots. I already told you guys I'm going to work on the silver dragon. There's this string of turtles in there that I'm going to try and propagate and save and propagate, but and then also this cactus here. So yeah, I just got to do some rearranging. The bottom shelf isn't so bad, but it's going to change, just not today. My projects are done for the day. And I love this fern. Oh, this color to it, the blue, the greens, and like the slight reds. This is my favorite fern, absolutely. Well, it's actually like a moss, but they call it the ostrich fern or the rainbow fern. And this is my geoback turtle. Look at the leaves to this. See, for me, this is unique. This is part of the Costco Farm trending tropicals, right? Like how the leaves just shine now. I probably need to like clean them, but they have like the crinklies in them, and also the veining can be purple in some of them. I don't think it's very pronounced in that one, but let me see here. Yeah, do you see that purple in there? Like the purple shimmers. Very pretty. Okay everyone, so that concludes today's video, and I hope you enjoyed my haul and seeing what sweet deals I got with the pots and plants, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad you guys tagged along, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe because I'm going to keep posting. Also, I have a trip coming up for Longwell Gardens. Yes, the Longwood Gardens. So I'm like an hour and a half from there, and I was like, you know what? It's freezing outside. Nothing is really going on outside, but at Longwood Gardens, they have amazing evergreen structure, and they also have this massive greenhouse, and they just did additions to it over this past year. So it's like, I gotta go check it out. So if you want to see that, subscribe, and that's it for now. So I'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.